day has come, another day has been. I lie awake in a catatonic state, staring into empty space. Time drifts so slow.
For me, it's been a really quick journey. It's been a very fast journey. The beauty, I think, for us is that with a debut album, you can spend as much time as you want getting it how you want to get it. You can spend your entire life doing it. But for us, now felt like the right time.
Because I could feel Pyro next to me, and as if she gonna burn my dreads.
It kind of starts with us writing in the rehearsal studio, the lockup, and then it's like all about us kind of refining the ideas and then turning it into like a demo to send to Jay. Then Jay gets it, dissects it, we play for our parts, and it basically just like wants to bring the best out of it and make it the best song possible. So he'll take a drum part, for example, and be like, don't play this, play this, and then kind of form the song around that sort of idea that he's got in his head. And yeah, just really tries to push the artist to try and get the best like product that they can, if that makes sense.
The process for me, it was cool. Like from vocal onwards, so it was nice to sit in the room and hear how the songs were being portrayed, how we'd done them in the demos, and then as the songs were being built, being there next to Jay, having the co-pilot seat, as it were, and everyone could share the co-pilot seat. Anyone could join in at their given time. Seeing Josh do the same with his drums, and Tony with guitar, and Damon with bass. It was just really cool to have that way to like connect and talk about what we're trying to portray and how better we can maybe do that in the process. The harmony side of things, the layers, man, it was like onions. It was really like onions. There was so many layers to it. You could even call them shallots. There's parts of my voice as well on this record, on this album, that we haven't explored yet.
So for this album, we spent a good 18 months in the studio, in and out, working on all the songs and really breaking them apart. Initially, I think we had about 15 songs, and then eventually chose the ones that we wanted to make for the album. We spent a lot of time trying new things and trying new ideas. There was a lot of one-on-one sessions, working on drums, bass, then guitars, and then with all the production and the vocals and stuff. And I think, each member really came in with an open mind, and everybody, including myself, learnt a lot doing this album.
But yeah, it's been a fun process. Recording the Shredder Studio, the dude is the man with the plan, and we couldn't do this without him, to be honest. But yeah, it was a fun process because we usually run through a Quad Cortex live because we're DI, but Shredder went through, Jay Shredder went through a Kemper, so that was like a nice, it was a nice little change, for me.
We spent a good few months recording, and it was a quite the process to it. I liked how we were willing to sort of change stuff off the cuff. Like when we was doing the drums, we changed some of the rhythms between in the verses, and then when it comes to actually recording the bass and the guitars, we was having to change all of the rhythms and sort of adapt it around. I quite like that it was quite like a fluid process, and it wasn't, we're just sticking exactly to this. This is because this is how we wrote it. I like that we were willing to actually. I mean, we had to be forced to be willing to actually, get the good results that we actually ended up with.
It was important for us to try and breach boundaries that we had never crossed before in our storytelling and in our music and all of it. We decided that this was the time that we wanted to take it to. Okay, this is what we stand for, and here's an album to back it up.
Funnily enough, I used to be in Second Cities back in like 2019. I originally came on as a replacement bass player, and then Damon joined so that I could be the guitar player. Like, 'cause, a lot of different members were switching up back then, but it was early days, early doors, you know? Things happen, life happens.
Yeah, there's a couple of songs on the album that we're all really proud of. Like, for me, it's Divide, because I wrote it, and seeing that from the original demo idea turning into what it sounds like and what it's become and what it looks like, it's fucking sick, man. It just looks so cool.
Some really low, heavier, screamy stuff that I've never done before on a record, and it was because I've never felt confident enough. But here it was just nice to relax and fall into the vibe of it, and feel like any opportunity to try something better was right, rather than worrying about the time, focusing on and just focusing on getting it right and learning a lot about how we can apply this to how we go forward as a band, and how we can always evolutionize our music before we come to the studio next time, and ultimately make it even more efficient, bring more music to the table for people to listen to, and keep sharing positive messages and affirmations that we want to put into the universe.
We had some really good help with this album. We brought in Jens Bogren to do the mastering. We also had a lot of help from Luke Smith and Raz Anderson from Diamond Head. And yeah, honestly, we couldn't do it without all the guys involved.
There is one particular song on the album which means a lot to me, and I wrote it about my dad, who unfortunately passed away, and you will hear that on the album. So it meant a lot to me. The guys were very supportive with that, and it turned out the way that I hope it would, and I really hope that everyone else that can relate to them losing someone in their life.
Being back in Second Cities after, 5 years has been wild, to be honest. Like, I joined the beginning of 2025, but it's been incredible. I originally joined again just as a deafened guitarist, and the chemistry was there from like years ago, and I had so much fun. I was like, look, I need this to be more than just 2 shows. I would love to be a part of this again. And all the guys are like super nice, and they're like, yeah, this is a good vibe. And now I'm here again. And super excited to be working on Secrets, this whole project.
Well, I very much like recording Ash to Dust. That was a lot of fun to record. We originally brought that in with a lot more simple bass line to it, but then Jay was saying like, make it more funky and fun. So I went away and rewrote all of the bass line to that. That was a lot of fun to do, to be fair. And then I brought it back, and everyone said it sounded like Feel Good Inc.
There's a few that stick out to me, such as all the songs, including the features of Neocryptid, Recall the Remains, Jacob, and Sean Hill from Led by Lanterns. All 3 of those really helped us bring the emotion together that we were trying to convey, because as musicians it's important to know your strengths and know where your music and then also seeing what other people's strengths can bring to your music and help you portray a message that you want to do.
When we turned up to KK's and we drove the van, and I stepped foot on the stage, and I didn't realise how big it was. I didn't realise how big the video was. I didn't even realise that, you know, there was so much going on. The lights, everything, the pyro. I actually did feel like we've achieved something that we've wanted for a very long time. Unreal to watch the footage back after we recorded the video, and I'm just so happy. Like I'm so over the moon that the videos turned out the way that we wanted them to be.
All the pyro and all the lights, all the sparks and the smoke. Big shout out to KK Steel Mills for letting us do some videos here.
Just a quick walk around what we use. We've got the big LED back screen that we use for a bunch of content for Divide. We've also got 6 vertical smokes that I showed them. And then we've also got 6 G-flames dotted around the stage. We tried different combinations, different positions for different stuff. But that's pretty much the setup we had for this video. So yeah, big shout out to KK Steel Mill, also John Smith and Neil for looking after us. And yeah, Pryce, all the guys back here is yeah, home for us. So yeah, hope you enjoy.
How little did you think that I really cared? How little did you think that we even had that? How little did you think of me to go and do that little deed? My view of you has now decayed. Lie in the bed that you made. I'll draw the line. Just give it time until you come crawling back into my life. I stayed and tried, threw me aside. Go on, make the angels cry. This world will fall to divide.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap. Thank you guys. Cheers John, cheers Neil. Fuck yeah, 3 videos, 3 days. So in the end, we had 3 days to shoot 3 videos. 1 day at KK's in Wolverhampton and the 2 other days here at SLL Studios. And each shoot was very demanding in very different ways.
Infiltrate my mind. If I were empty, would you tell me? And if I were scream, would you save me? If I were empty, would you tell me? And if I were scream, would you save me? If everything were for
Also, Josh nearly getting set on fire during the sacred video with all of the fire behind him.
Hi, so we're here on the location of the music video called Sacred by Second Cities, and as you can see, there is a massive fire that we've got here. Say hello, Zoe. Hello, Zoe. Yeah, there's Zoe. And we're gonna have some fun. It's raining a little bit, just a little bit spitting, but it's alright. And we're gonna have a lot of fun. We've got lights, we've got the scarecrows, Bagman, drum kit's burning at the moment, so, but yeah, this is gonna be great.
would you tell me? And if I were scream, would you save me? If I were empty, would you tell me? And if I were scream, would you save me?
We had to move all of the equipment forward about 3 foot because Josh's actual stool was like smoking.
I've never had, you know, the ability to do so many cool things that I've never done before. Stuff like the Rain Room, it's like never in 100 years would I have thought that I'd be playing in a Rain Room. You know, it's that sort of stuff that makes what I do as a musician so much more enjoyable.
Why do you keep your secrets close from the ones who care the most about you?
So we've just been filming our last bit of music video, Epic, here at Aura Vision Studios, and we've just been on set for the Rain Room, and it's been very wet and we can't wait to dry off, but we really hope you like the videos, and thank you to everyone that supported us, and we couldn't do this without you.
For this mess, before a name in the sun. Open up your eyes and pray as you walk away from me. A hidden sight, a strange new
Very much enjoyed doing the videos. I'm big into videos I'm quite a big film fan, so actually making the videos into a story was a great process. Yeah, as you say, I helped a lot with the storyboarding and then actually bringing that to life with going to all of the different locations.
Yeah?
Nice. I'm looking forward to it.
We had Victoria and Ross. They were in a band called Kenny Queen, and we went on tour with them for about a whole week. I think it was last year, and don't get excited, that tour was a lot of fun. But surprisingly, we were looking for actors for the videos. So Jamie called them up and was like, you know, do you want to act in these videos? And they did I can't even say, like, an amazing job.
I've sentenced you to 15 years in court. I further sentence you for being incontemptible and answering matters. Yourself, what you did it to this good lady, we have witnesses, sir.
I want video evidence. Show me the video. I don't believe it. Wednesday, will I vote?
You to 15 years of incarceration. Fucking bullshit, man! Fucking what the fuck? And fucking innocent, I told you.
Victoria is the victim and Ross is the abuser, and sometimes we'll joke, we'll be laughing, you know, and joking around and stuff, like, you know, like, yeah, you know, kind of keeping your face straight, because, you know, some of the things that they say are just really funny.
Cool. And 3, 2, 1, and action.
What the fuck? You trying to make a fucking chicken and mushroom floor fucking river? What the fuck? Who wants to swim in that?
Take it all back.
It has been wicked.
It's been an experience.
It's been an experience. We didn't quite expect it to be, well.
We didn't know what to expect, to be honest.
No.
Like, we knew we had to do some acting, but
Yeah.
to what degree or how much, I was unsure. I didn't know whether we would just be around in the music video or...
There's us just thinking, oh yeah, you know, it's just a music video, do a couple of little bits.
Yeah.
No, it was quite deep.
It was
involved.
It was deep, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But fun.
But the quality.
It's gonna be
of what-
fucking
yeah,
sick.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what comes out of this, definitely.
Take it all back.
My role as assistant director was making sure everything goes smoothly, and whether that be lighting in the correct position, props in the right place, checking reflections off windows, and just checking for any inconsistencies with what we're shooting. And I'd also make sure all the lenses were correct for the next shot, batteries are changed, smoke machines on cue, making sure, you know, the scripts are ready for the next scene. So I also played the role of a prosecutor. That was pretty fun. Never done that sort of thing before. So like, that was also challenging as well because of the location we were at. Like, everywhere was quite echoey, so in certain positions it would be hard to hear your cues.
It was really such a heartwarming moment, the fact that the guys were like, why don't you dad feature in a music video? So he plays the judge in Sacred. Like, my dad used to be a priest back in there before I was born, you know, so he was a really good public speaker, and I never really got a chance to see that all that much because I was really young. So being able to see him in his element was actually so beautiful, because it's just, you know, this is the man who's like guided me through my journey as a musician. He would like play guitar and got me into doing drums, and, you know, taking me to gigs, like, you know, going on tours constantly, and he would always be there and always backing me, you know, buying equipment and helping me out with that sort of stuff. And to see him like featured just means the world to me, and it means the world to him. Like, you know, it feels like it doesn't matter what happens, you know, because my dad's not very well. Like, in a couple of years, if something happens, like, I know that it'll be part of me through the music as well, because he's in the music videos, so he's always going to be there. He's always going to be like a rock and a support for me, and that's something that's going to be, that's just, you know, beautiful, man. It's the hottest day of the year so far. It's like 29 degrees, and it's absolutely boiling.
The thing that was really important to me was to hold some symbolism within it, hold some kind of key parts, if you pardon the pun.
Being able to get the message across, the band message and what the songs mean to them, and then the videos have their own message. And it was really cool to be able to work on both aspects.
Setting up all of the lights and everything, I think I ended up holding some of the lights at one point. Where I'm dressed as Bagman, standing outside the house that we filmed in, and I'm like suspended on like a step ladder. They're just like holding on to it for dear life.
Already had Bagman before, and now we've got Bandage Man, who represents the internal view of the character Eve, played by Victoria. How she sees herself, and introducing that as a new kind of portrayal of strength and admiration of someone who is going through a tough time and healed through it and became a stronger person and managed to maybe even achieve greater things, like in helping other people go through their struggles and things like that.
All I can say is a massive thanks to all the people that were involved, from the production crew, the cast that we had on. We had Abby come down and do makeup for the courtroom. There were a lot of extras involved. Yeah, all the crew at KK's, the production, the lighting. Yeah, it all came together, and yeah, it's sick.
we were filming these things as I was still properly learning the album, and that was a bit of a challenge because everybody had more of an emotional connection to it. But through doing the videos, I saw what the vision was with that.
To me, anyway, it's a great step towards what we want to, where we want to go as an artist. It doesn't end with just the stories that we've portrayed in this album. Make it all about the connections that we have with the people that we meet, and the stories that they tell us, and how that inspires us to then go and do our music and throw it into, you know, throw it to the masses.
I can see the sort of jump that it's been from 2019 Second Cities to 2025 Second Cities, and is a world of difference.
It's been a fun process bringing that all together, and we've got some really cool equipment now, which is going to help us bring it all together live.
I think ultimately it's important to express the message that we're trying to portray behind the album, which is, for all you who are listening and watching this right now, is that you're not alone, that you have a support network around you. It's family, it's friends, it's your community. You are loved, you are appreciated, and all it takes, if you're going through anything, is just simply reaching out and having that conversation with someone. When you're in a situation where you're in an emotionally manipulative or like controlling relationship, they're going to try and make you feel isolated, and you're not. It's just the narrative they're trying to force upon you. You're strong, you can get through it, and you've got the whole world behind you.
To connect with other people who feel that way and realise that we're not so lonely as we feel, and we are only human, and to have that connection together is, I think it's really wholesome.
Stopping me from a fast decline, stringless puppet without a spine.